Hello everyone, and thank you for taking the time to look at this presentation. My name is Carla Shaw. I'm a Senior Vice President with 5 Links. And before we get started with the presentation, I just want to share a little bit about how I got started in the opportunity. See, 3 years ago, I was invited to come out to take a look at the business presentation by a very good friend of mine that I used to work with. And if I can be very honest, I just wanted to be a good friend and show up. How many of you are taking a look at this presentation because you just want to be a good friend? Well, that was me. Well, when I saw the presentation, everything just made sense. You know, why not get paid off of products and services that we use every single day, that we're going to pay a bill on every single month for the rest of our life, as long as we want the product or service? So after telling my husband, don't worry babe, I'll be back in 15 minutes, I came back about 2.5 hours later with a new business. And I'll tell you, he was not happy that I had spent money to get started in a new business, because we already had a business. And you know, one thing I realized very quickly is that we were making money a lot differently than this opportunity would allow. See, my husband was working in that business anywhere from 14 to 16 hours a day. I was still working a full-time job, working anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day. In addition to that, we have our children. They had their homework, their activities. I had my activities. So at the end of the day, what I realized is that we really didn't have time. We didn't have time to enjoy all the things that we were building. What this opportunity was going to allow us is the ability to have that time and money at the same time, where we could enjoy all the things that we were building and not have to compromise our lifestyle to do so. So after about 3 or 4 months of working the business, having success, my husband started taking a look at the fact that I wasn't doing very much outside of my job, but I was making more money than he was bringing in because of all of his overhead and his, bills and labor that he had to pay at the restaurant. Well, not only did he start taking a look at it, but I told him that, you know what, you're getting started. But it wasn't at that point that he was all in. It's when he went out, when he actually saw the presentation himself, and then he was all in. But I'm not going to share his story. I'm going to let him share that with you.
Hi, I'm Senior Vice President Reggie Shaw. I introduced myself to this business by sneaking into Carla's back office and seeing that she was getting paid a whole lot more money than I was in a period of 2.5 weeks. Without no prior experience in network marketing, we were able to hit National Director in 4 months and Senior Vice President in 2 years. And now I would like to introduce you to the opportunity. When you're starting off in the business, the first thing you have to do is have a why. The reason why you want to do a business. Your reason why could be more time with your family, diversify your income, paying off debt, children's college fund, give more to charity, or financial freedom. And now let me tell you about the company. The company is built on 5 core principles: vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. The company was founded in 2001, and the co-founders have over 60 years of experience. In the past 4 years, we've seen 800% growth. And here's a picture of our 50,000 square feet world headquarters located in Rochester, New York. The one thing that I like about this business is that representatives come first. Well, I'm a Senior Vice President with 5 Links, so I'm always going to say good things about the company. But you don't have to take it from me. Documentation beats conversation. We've been in Inc. 500 as one of the fastest growing companies from 2006 to 2012. Success from Home Magazine, Your Business at Home Magazine, Direct Selling News, and Rochester Top 100. Now, timing and positioning are the keys to success. You have to be in the right place at the right time. Wouldn't you agree with that? In the 1980s, we had the PC industry. In the mid-1980s, we had the cellular, internet, and long-distance boom. In the 1990s, we had the PC industry. Now, most of us missed out on those particular wealth trends. And now we have voice over internet protocol, VoIP, healthcare, text marketing, and energy. These are all wealth trends that we have an opportunity to participate in. The first wealth trend, voice over internet protocol. 5 Links owns its own company called Global Links. Cut the phone service by up to 50%. 262 million projected customers in the US and Canada by 2015. In the top right-hand corner, you see our multi-million-dollar state-of-the-art network. Global Links prepaid mobile plans and services. Now it's time to talk about the 5 Links Energy Program. 5 Links Energy Program offers choice for consumers. It is 10 times the size of telecom. Energy monopolies are being broken up. We also offer residential and commercial services, natural gas, electric, and heating oil. This is a $500 billion industry. Now I would like to talk to you about the 5 Links products and services. With payment solutions, we're able to help business owners save money on their credit card processing. Text marketing gives the business owner the ability to stay in contact with their customers. And those are our products and essential services. And now I'm going to bring up Carla to tell you about our compensation plan.
You just heard about our products and services. Now I'm ready to talk to you about how we make money in 5 Links. See, we do 2 things in 5 Links. We help people make money and we help people save money. Now, if you're taking a look at the slideshow, when we help people make money, you see the 20 in the blue circle? Well, that represents 20 personal customer points. The first thing you want to do within your first 30 days in the business is to acquire 20 customer points. That's not 20 individuals or households. That's 20 of the products and services that we just went over. See, each product or service carries a point value ranging from 1 point to 3 point. Now, when you first get started, you're going to do something like what I did. You're going to first talk to someone that you know is going to support you. Who would that be? Yourself, right? You want to start by getting onto your own services. When I started with the company, I went through my own house. I started with the Verizon Fios bundle package. You familiar with that? That came in my house at $99 a month, but somehow over the course of 3 to 6 months, it jumped up to $279. Now, I don't know how it happened. It must have been something that I missed in the fine print. However, I terminated that contract. I went with my own services. I took my internet. I went with Comcast because they were on my website. I also went with my phone service. I left Verizon. I ported my phone number, my existing phone number, into my digital telephone adapter, and I was able to keep my same number and start paying $24.95 a month for using my own Global Links phone service. The only difference is now I was saving money, and at the same time, I was able to make calls anywhere in the U.S. as well as 75 other countries. The last piece of that bundle was the TV service. Well, Fios wasn't paying me, so I went with DirecTV. Now, that gave me a total of just getting started and switching those few services. That gave me about 5 to 7 points just by talking to myself. Well, I had some other things going on. You know, you may have a home security system like I did, and the company that I was using at the time was actually charging $5 more per month for that same service. So I terminated that contract. I went with my company, which was Protect America. That gave me an additional point. My cell phone service. Well, everybody has a cell phone. In my house, I happen to have 3 active lines that were eligible through Verizon Wireless for an upgrade, renewal, or add a line. Well, I did those 3 things with those 3 lines, and I also added an additional line for my son who was ready for a phone. I got a free phone on my website with free activation and free shipping, and started paying $10 a month for him to have a line through our same existing carrier. So that gave me 4 more points just by going with services that I was already using but not getting paid anything. When I finished in my household, I had 13 points just by having that quick 5-second conversation with me. Now that I needed 7 more, and this is what you're going to do too. Whenever you finish with yourself, you're going to go out. You're going to talk to some friends. You're going to talk to some family members. You know, the people who love you and the people who owe you. And I'm not talking about those people who owe you money. I'm talking about the people who owe you because maybe you supported their business. You might have bought some knives, a Kirby vacuum cleaner, some candles, some makeup. You know, those people. And you're not even asking them to change their buying habits. All you're asking them to do is, instead of going directly to the companies for services that they're using anyway, come through your website to get a service that they're paying every month and that they'll never pay off. It might as well, you know, they may as well go through you, because somebody is getting paid each month that those bills and services are being paid. It might as well be somebody in their family. So once you get your 20 points in your first 30 days, the company actually pays you a bonus of $500. Now, could you use an extra $500 this month? I mean, if you can't, I'll take yours. The next thing you want to do is help 2 people who are business minded, 2 people who are looking for something different, or maybe even just 2 people who are broke, busted, and disgusted and sick and tired of being sick and tired. Do you know these people? Is it you? Sometimes they live in your house, right? Or they even have your same last name. But once you find those two people, you help them get started in the opportunity within your first 30 days, and the company will pay an additional bonus of $250. That's a total of $750 that's on the table as a return on your initial investment, because the company wants you to be profitable within your first 30 days. Now it's time to talk about residual income. This is my favorite part of the compensation plan, because residual income, that's what they forgot to teach us in school. See, they taught us how to go to work and get paid, and if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. It's like trading dollars for hour and time for money. But with residual income, this is where you do something one time, but you continue to get paid over and over again. It's like royalties in the entertainment industry. If you remember the album that Michael Jackson created about 25 or 30 years ago, I think the album was called Thriller. You remember that? I'm not showing my age, am I? But regardless of that, he created that album one time over 25 or 30 years ago, and even in his death, his estate continues to get paid for something that he did one time. Now, I'm no extraordinary person like Michael Jackson. I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't act. I mean, I could do those things, but nobody would ever pay me for it. So this company is offering an ordinary person like myself an opportunity to build a residual income off of products and services that we as consumers have proven that we can't live without. Think about it. Are you living without your gas and electric? Are you living without your cell phone? Are you living without your internet? I mean, these are things that even in a down economy, we're not giving up. And we're going to continue to pay the bill for this every single month. See, think about this. How are you supposed to get ahead in life? Paying residual bills with linear income. So now it's time to change your thinking and make sure that if you don't have residual income in your portfolio, well, now's the time to make sure that you're getting that in your portfolio. So with the compensation, residual income, so what 5 Links does is they pay out a commissionable value on each of the products and services. How much of that commission value you get just depends on your position in the company at the time that the product or service comes in your organization. Now let's just take, for example, you're going to get started with who? You at the top in the blue. We want to show you how to go out, share the opportunity with a minimum of 30 people. Because the reality is when you share it with 30, see, everybody won't get it. Business is not for everyone. And that's okay. But when you share it, out of that 30, the law of averages say that you'll at least have 3 people that are interested, that are ready to get started with you. We want you to take those 3 people and duplicate the system that we just showed you on the prior screen. We want you to show them how to get their customers. We want you to show them how to get their business partners. We want you to show them how to get paid. Now, that is a duplicatable system. They're going to go out, they're going to know people that you don't know. That 3 turns into 9, that 9 turns into 27, and that 27 turns into 81, and so forth and so on. Let's just say that you get started with a team of 20. Those 20 team members, don't they want their $500? Absolutely. So they're going to go out, they're going to get their 20 personal customer points. If you were getting paid 50 cents as an average commissionable value off of those 400 customers, that's an average of $200 a month, residually. I know that's not a lot of money, but it's significant, because with an extra $200 a month coming into your bank account on the 15th, can you do something with that? You can pay a cell phone bill, a gas and electric bill, but you don't have to stop at $200. So you can take it to the next level, because if you can build a team of 20, over time, you can build a team of 200. That $200 now turns into keeping the same 20 billing customers, keeping the same 50 cents as an average commissionable value. Now that 200 turns into $2,000 a month residually. Am I talking to somebody now? Can you do something with the extra $2,000 a month? Can you change maybe the house that you live in, the car that you drive, the amount of money that you put away for your retirement or your children's education? An extra $2,000 a month could actually increase the amount of money that you donate to your church or even your favorite charity. That can change a lot of things for a lot of people. But see, when I saw this opportunity just 3 years ago, I didn't just see $2,000 on the screen. See, what I'm about to share with you is not even on the slideshow. because what I saw is I had vision. And the lady that was in front of the room that day, she was a double platinum in the company. She had over 40,000 partners in her organization at that time. And I understood that if she had 40,000 keeping the same 20 billing customers and the same 50 cents, that was a lot of money. Now, I can't add that up for you right now, but I said, well, what if you just did 2,000 business partners? Remember, she did 40,000 in a matter of about 5 years. So if you just did 2,000 partners and give yourself the same 5-year time span, I know in math that when you put a 0 on one side of the equal sign, you must put a 0 on the other side of the equal sign. Now, I'm not going to stand here and act like this is a get rich quick. This won't happen overnight. And if you're looking for the get rich quick, this is not the opportunity for you. But in this opportunity, if you're willing to commit, over a long period of time, you can build a residual income that is significant enough to at least replace the income that you have to go to work for 40 years, 40 hours a week, and to retire on 40% of that income. That plan is not working for a lot of us. Now for the weekly leadership bonuses. See, although we have residual income, the company understands that some of us need some money right now. So while it takes time to build your residual, and while you're building your residual, there are other ways that we get paid in the company. So what you see on the screen are 5 leadership positions. The first one, executive trainer. Well, as you can see, at executive trainer, once you hit this paid position, you get $25 per person that comes into your open line executive trainer organization. Now, for executive trainers, you need 2 qualified business partners, 10 personal customer points, and complete the online training for the position. You don't want to stay at executive trainer long. You want to hurry up and go to the next level, because in the company, we still continue to do the same 2 things. What was that? We help people make money, and we help people save money. Now, at the next leadership level of executive director, this is where you've helped one more person get started in the opportunity, and you've shown at least 2 out of 3 of them how to get to the position of executive trainer. Because if you can do a thing, can't you teach a thing? Absolutely. So executive directors are getting paid a little bit more money. You get paid $60 for each person that comes in your open line executive director organization, whether you personally introduce them into the business or one of your business partners introduces them into the business. However, if you do personally introduce them in the business, the company says somebody has to make the other $25. Well, that might as well be you. So you actually make $85 for each person you personally sponsor and enroll in the business. Now, the next leadership level you see there is national director. Nothing has changed. You continue to do the same 2 things. You help people make money and you help people save money. But you're getting paid $140 now for each person that you personally introduce into the business. And for each person that comes in through your team, through your national director organization, you make $55. Now, these bonuses are paid on a weekly basis. Now, national director is just one of those positions that, this is one of the highest paid part-time positions that we have in the company. So the next 2 levels that you see are senior vice president and platinum senior vice president. Now, these 2 positions actually come with a benefits package, and I'm going to take you to the next slide so you can see that. Senior vice president, you get 5,000 stock options in a privately held company. You get a BMW payment that's up to $800 a month toward the silver BMW of your choice. You also get a Global Links bonus. That's $1 to $3 for every Global Links customer that comes in your organization before the customer pays the first bill. You also get to take part in the company's annual vacation, where they take you and a guest of your choice that's over the age of 21 on an all-expense paid, all-inclusive vacation. You also get an expense account. This is up to $1,500 to build and grow your organization wherever you would like. Right now, our company is currently in the United States, and we're also in Canada. This is just an opportunity for you to take and build and grow all over the U.S. as well as Canada. One of the top leadership level positions in our company is Platinum Senior Vice President. As a Platinum, you keep all the benefits of Senior Vice President, but now you get a $4,000 a monthly allowance toward the Silver Bentley of your choice. You get an additional 5,000 stock options in the company. You also get a ring. The men get a 5-link Super Bowl ring, and the ladies get a beautiful 5-links pendant necklace. Both have 52 white carat diamonds. You get a personalized embroidered suit. Now, I always save my favorite for last, and that's the platinum pool, because in my opinion, this is where you're starting to create generational wealth. See, the pool is where you override all the profits of the entire company. They take a percentage of every customer and every business partner. They put it in the pool that accumulates over the course of the year. And in January, all the platinums in the company split that pool. Well, over the last couple of years, that pool has been over $1 million. This next slide is talking about business ownership. The first thing you have to do is choose a starting position. We have 2 positions that you can start at in the company. The first is that of a customer representative. It's $99 to get started at this position. But at this level, you only get paid off of what you personally produce. You don't override your organization. So I always say, do you want some of the money or do you want all of the money? And if you're interested in all of the money like I was, then you want to look at the independent marketing representative position. At this level, the licensing fee is $249. The $249 is just going to get you licensed to do business with all the Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies that we're partnered with. In addition to that, you'll operate as an exclusive 5 Links Global Links representative. You'll also see that as an independent marketing representative, you're eligible for the customer acquisition bonus, the open line bonuses, as well as the $750 quick start bonus. Let's recap that $750 quick start bonus. Within your first 30 days, by acquiring your 20 personal customer points, that's going to get you a return on your investment of $500. By helping 2 people get started in the opportunity and get qualified in the first 30 days, in your first 30 days, that's also going to get you an additional $250. So that's a $750 return on your initial investment. We understand you're going to get in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. There's so much training and support that's in place to help you be successful. We have a 5 Links University. Well, this is where you go 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take training in the comfort of your own home. You also get your personal website as well as your business reporting. We have local meetings, regional meetings, as well as international training events. Now, I have done this presentation in many different cities. I've done this presentation in many different states. Every time I do it, there's always 3 types of people that see it. Now, the first type of person that sees it says, you know what, it sounds good, but it's just not for me. I'm not that business person, and that's okay, because the reality is business is not for everyone, and 5 Links is not looking for everyone. We're just looking for those leaders who are going to help take this company to the next level. So if this is not the vehicle to get you to your goals and your dreams, at least get back with the person who invited you to take a look at this presentation and support their business. Become a customer with some services that you were going to use anyway, or even give them a referral, because there's always somebody who's looking for something more. The second type of person that sees it says, you know, it sounds great, but I have questions. And if you do, get back with the person who invited you to take a look at this presentation. We have so many experts that are in this company that they can get you on the phone with, so we can make sure that all of your questions get answered. I would implore you to ask someone who knows something about the business or knows something about the industry, because someone who knows nothing about this business or this industry and didn't even see the presentation that you just saw cannot give you good advice about something that they know nothing about. Is that fair? And then the last person that sees it says, you know what? You could have stopped 5 minutes ago, 5 slides ago. I'm in. How do I get started? Well, again, get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this presentation. They can get you started, get you quick started, and show you how you can be on your way to making $750 in your first 30 days. My name is Carla Shaw, and I'm a Senior Vice President with 5 Links.